I am going to play your most rockin' music. Let's do it! That's right. I'm back, bitch. Welcome to episode, what is this, 23 of You Rock, the show where I play your most rockin' music, which is a very cool thing to do. All right, let's see who's here. Let's say hello to the wonderful folks who are here. Gortium85, hello to you. CStanton, hello. Dominic Torregrossa, good evening to you. CStanton, we said hello to you already. Hello, Alex Bacchus. Hello, Gortium85. Let's see who else we've got. One of my wonderful moderators, Cy Effin, is in the house. Hello to you. Hello, Lillypillies. How are things down in Australia? Hope you guys are doing well. Frank is here. Hello, welcome to the channel, Frank. And of course, we have another wonderful moderator on the channel, Star. That's right. Hello to Statistic. Hope you're well. Let's see who else we've got on the channel. Wayek is here. Hello, Wayek. Hello to Michael, aka Zland. And we may be hearing from aka Zland very shortly. Hello to Gregory O. Sullivan. Well, you didn't sleep in too much because you're here right on time. So, but I just want to say, first of all, goddamn, thank you, thank all of you so very, very much for all the wonderful messages that you left me. I couldn't do the show last week for understandable reasons, but you guys were just poured out so much love and support, and I was overwhelmed by it, to be honest with you. And I thank you all so much. You guys are the best audience that a show host could ever have. So thank you so much. I really, 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 really appreciate it, and you guys all mean the world to me. That's why I do this show. Hey, it's Pete Johns trying out the Logic Pro over there. How about that? Stepping into my world a little bit. Yeah. Once again, just thank you guys all so much, and I'm glad to be back here with you and doing the show again. And we of course we have hello Tremor Bear. Tremor Bear is here, and we have a lot of songs to get to because I didn't do a show last week. So fuck. Anyway, so we're gonna keep a fast pace tonight. Like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. So let's do the thing, and we're gonna start to do the thing with this thing, Michael, aka Zland. I alluded to it just a minute ago. Poor Man's Champagne. Let's see what this song is all about. Let's hear from the man himself. First of all, I gotta remember how to do the show. It's like I was only missing for a week, but it's like it feels like it's been about 10 years. So Poor Man's Champagne is the song, and Michael says, "Come along with me on a journey of discovery," or something close to that. So let's do that. That's the thing that we should actually do. And so here we are. This is Poor Man's Champagne by Michael, a.k.a. Zland, to kick us off on You Rock, episode 23. That was Michael, aka Zland, with his song "Poor Man's Champagne." Man, Zland has been upping the quality every single time, and he always mixes together so many different sounds and different styles of music, and there's always some good horns in there, and there was some good horns in that one too. Yeah, and then he's been up in the video quality too, like, because his videos were already really good, and they're getting even better. So I love to see that kind of progression, and it's cool. It can't be easy because Michael's got at least like one new song every week. I always meant to say, Mike, Zland. Tell me if we've been. I think we've been getting your name wrong the whole time. Is it like Michel, or Michel? Because I feel like we may be pronouncing your name wrong the whole time. But anyway, holy crap, yeah, that is really, really good. Gordium 85, hello to you. Very cool, also interesting video. And statistic, get lots of prohibition and speakeasy vibes from that. That clears it up. That clears it up perfectly. Anyway, thank you so much, Michael, aka Zland. Awesome stuff, and a great way to kick off this new episode of You Rock. So cool. And hello to LithiumVandaL. Saw you sneak in there. A couple other folks, Barry Glenn and Joe Glenn. And yeah, who else? We had a couple other. HappyRon is here. The whole gang, man. So and I was saying earlier, like thank you all so much for all the stuff. I'm not gonna go on about this all night, but yeah, very, very, very awesome, all of you. Hello to Dan Eckberg. What a coincidence, because you rock also. Thank you. Canada Dry Ginger Ale, the poor man's champagne. All right. Very cool. So we're going to go to our next track. And our next track comes to us from Statistic. And this is one, I've had a whole bunch of his tracks just kind of in the queue. And so this is another one. This one's called Coming Home. Let's see what the story is on this track. Be interesting to see what the inspiration for this one was. And let's see what we can find here. Oh yeah, we're back. We're back all the way now because I can't find stuff. There we go. This should, yeah, here we go. This track's called Coming Home, and this is what Statistic has to say about this. When I finally made the decision to move back to my home state, I couldn't contain my excitement for the future and contempt for the current situation. So that's very interesting. So we're going to that's my you can take a drink, I think, when I say something is very interesting, because I say that a lot. I mean, I say that a lot. I mean, like, I say it all the time. especially when I'm live. I say, like, that's very interesting. So that's one for the drinking game. Anyway, this is Statistic with his track Coming Home, Rainier, on You Rock.
I can tell you is I never want to leave. The faces you have disconnected never would believe that I could find the silence that I needed all along, and close the door and wait it out until this place is gone. Just to see it all again.
That was Statistic with Coming Home. Man, that is fantastic. I probably say that every time I play a Statistic track, but yeah. I think one of these days we're gonna find out that like Statistic is actually like from some really popular band in the 90s or something under an alias. because that's the quality of the music here. Like, you know, you could easily hear that like on mainstream alternative rock radio, or at least, yeah, I don't even know what they play on the radio these days, but if they're not playing that, they should be. LithiumVandaL says outstanding, so very inspirational. Joe Glenn says great drums. Yeah, it always has great drums statistic. I felt like somebody had mentioned Tool, and I definitely got some Tool vibes from it, but it's kind of like a cross between Tool and Nine Inch Nails. Maybe the closest we'll ever get to Tapeworm. If you guys knew about that abandoned project, I was just thinking about that. Somebody mentioned it the other day, and it was like, so Trent Reznor and Maynard James Keenan got together, and they were going to work on this side project called Tapeworm. And what basically like Trent Reznor has said is that the music wasn't good enough to release. And the thing is, like, I think that the expectations on something like that are impossible, because like you're assuming, okay, it's like it's Nine Inch Nails, it's Trent Reznor, and then it's Maynard James Keenan. So it's going to be like all the best stuff about Nine Inch Nails and Tool like put together, and how could you ever live up to that? So it probably was really great music, and it just wasn't going to be like the mind-blowing thing that people thought it would be. So I don't know how you could release it, but that may be like as close as you can get listening to that. I'm going to say hello to some people. Welcome to Tobias Reese. I saw Doug Kidder in here. Welcome. And Bubba. Hello, Bubba. By the way, Bubba made a very generous gift to the channel, so I thank you very much, Bubba. You fucking rock, man. Anyway, but yeah, literally, yeah, two. They're all of our heroes, really. I mean, I think anybody that grew up in the '90s, like you look up to Trent Reznor, you look up to Maynard James Keenan. Like those are kind of like the guys. Statistics says I was listening to a lot of The Contortionist when I wrote that song. Probably A Perfect Circle too. Really, really, really awesome. So. Maybe it was purely experimental and they didn't think. Yeah, I mean, it's possible, like, who knows what they would have come up with, but I just feel like the expectations on that project were so immense that, like, you know, and then maybe they just made some, like, good rock songs, and, like, that's not gonna tick the boxes that people want ticked for that, I don't think. I hope one day we get to hear it, though. Anyway, but that very cool track. Thank you so much for that, Statistic. Man, if you're not following Statistic on social media, on the social medias, you probably should be doing that, because he's doing some cool stuff. Just released an album not too long ago, so if you didn't get that, you can. I'm sure that's easy to find from his YouTube and so forth. So go and pick that up. All right, we got a new one here. Or at least, so, you know, some of these tracks are almost 2 weeks old at this point, so I don't know how new stuff is, but anyway, we got one from Jeffrey Biesiot and John David Lees called San Antonio. So let's see what this one is. I'm basically playing a lot of this stuff kind of in the order that it came in. Let's see here. So, San Antonio, this is what they say about it. Hey, Thomas, this is a collaboration between Jeffrey Biesiot and I. Jeffrey produced the music, mixed and mastered the track. That would be John David Lees, contributed the lyrics and the vocals. So, yeah, let's take a listen to this and see what we got. As we know, John David Lees always doing fantastic music, excellent stuff. I'm not as familiar with the other artist, but I'm sure if they're working with John David Lees, they must be pretty good. So this is San Antonio by Jeffrey Biesiot and featuring John David Lees.
Summertime is here. Time to hit the road again. Stars will light the way. Down to San Antonio, we'll sail across the bay. Ready for some fun tonight. Ibiza, take us all the way.
That was San Antonio with Jeffrey Biesiot and featuring John David Lees. So that definitely had a 70s funk vibe to it. Very funky track. Love the bass line in that. Vocals were, of course, great as we've come to expect with John David Lees, and yeah, it's just a fun song. And like I saw somebody say it would be good for a few months from now, but you know what? I don't know about where everybody is, but here I can't believe it. It was supposed to be a warm up today, and here in Pittsburgh, and we were supposed to get up in like the low 50s, I think, but we actually got up to like the low 60s. So it kind of did feel like summer is on the way. So that's not all that not all that far off, maybe. But yeah, that was very cool. And in San Antonio, that's probably a city that you don't hear songs written about too often outside of country music. So that was cool too. A little different there, little different take on things. So I like that. Very nice, very nice. Definitely a bar night drinking kind of fun party song. So. Oh, Dan Ekberg's gonna get slammed with snow tomorrow in Chicago. Yeah, I don't think winter's completely over yet for everybody, but at least we were getting a little taste of some spring today, which is cool. I guess not. Funny enough that that part of Canada is not that far from here, but yeah, I don't know. I like to see it warm up a little bit though. Yeah. Very cool. All right, let's go on to our next track. We got so many to get to. This next one comes to us from Clint Kelleher, Phantom Agents, who's there in the chat, and this track is called Seesaw. And let's see what Clint wrote about this one. We'll find it. Don't worry. There it is. I think this is it. Yeah. All right. So he actually sent two different songs, and so this is what he said. Hi, I gave you two songs as one. Seesaw has some swearing in it. That's the rock one. So, and the other one was a dance track. So maybe we'll play that another time. But the one has swearing. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play that one. Like if you don't know me, you know I'm going to play the one with the swearing in it, of course. And yeah, Jade mentioning this Night Train having an album launch. We'll get to that. That's coming up. But anyway, so let's check out this track, Seesaw, the one with the swearing. I want the swearing. Give me the swearing. Let's get this in here, and it's rock too, so that's always good. Yeah. So here we go. This is Seesaw by Phantom Agents, Clint Kelleher.
Like a seesaw, you will want more. Yeah, I'm motherfucking hardcore. In the playground, I will be found. Root of a kids by 2, 5, 7, and 9. I'm the class clown, I'm the 9-8. Lie to me, and I will leave you irate. Like a seesaw, you will want more. I'm fucking hardcore. Well, like a seesaw. Going down. Like a seesaw, I will be found. I will be in the motherfucking playground. Like a fat kid sitting on a slipper tip. No one to push him, and no one gives a shit. Like a seesaw living in the aftermath. I'm the one who leaves
a motherfucking seesaw.
That was Phantom Agents with Seesaw. Yeah, that kicked ass. I like that a lot. That's definitely up my alley. Yeah, that rocked. And yeah, I love the juxtaposition of like the guitars, and I thought the guitars were actually really, really well done. The rapping was good. I guess that was Clint's friend Cracker. So it was a Cracker. Yeah, the lyrics were cool. I liked he had the little pet. He had a patch on that said "fuck you." that was pretty awesome. Tobias Reese says progressive manic sludge rap. Wolfstone says, to put it mildly, this is a kick-ass song. Darren Anderson says fucking fantastic. CStanton's in very well done, in sync and all. Yeah, man, people are digging it. People are digging it. On the Collective says that's why we have Ron Thomas's live shows to play the dirty music. Like, I'll play anything. I've yet to come across something I won't play. I'm sure somebody can find it one of these days, but hasn't happened yet. It also helps that, see, what the advantage that I have is that I'm not monetized, so I don't have enough people subscribers, which, by the way, if you dig the show, you should definitely subscribe to this channel, but I don't have anywhere near enough subscribers to be monetized, so whatever. You know, if you want me to be you want me to not play stuff like that, pay me. But until then, hey, we can do whatever we want. It was the attitude of the song that sold me. So Statistic, he could have been singing about toilets and cheese, and I would have still liked it. Amazing. Yeah, I can't agree more. That was maybe my favorite thing that Phantom Agents has done thus far. So, and he's done some great stuff. So that's really cool. So I know HappyRon was around here somewhere. We got a track from HappyRon. This one's called Bartender. So let's see what HappyRon said about this one. Here it is. I'll love you till the booze runs dry. That's all he says. Okay. Very cool. So, and he only wants us to play a little bit of this one, not the whole thing. So that's what we'll do. So let's check this out. Of course, HappyRon, he does a lot of different stuff, and he's been really kind of blowing my mind with some of this stuff that he's been sending in. It's a little different than what we're used to, but it's very cool. So let's check this out. Bartender, here on You Rock.
Loved you for minutes, that's hundreds of seconds. It's long enough to know that this love could last for hours. If you'll take my hand and you'll pour me another beer. But I love you just the same, with a love that could last till I'm sober. So please listen up, 'cause I've got something to say.
All right, that was HappyRon with Bartender. Man, so I think like HappyRon, what really makes his music like connect. He just taps into like these deep truths of life, and that's another one where sometimes you just it's just the booze that keeps you there. Sometimes it's just a totally superficial relationship, and it's just the booze that keeps you there. And he's able to tap into these deep truths and things that people have all experienced in some way or another. And I also want to say this is probably maybe the heaviest song I've heard from HappyRon. Very heavy guitars and stuff, which is cool. And there was some cool like sound effects in there too, like some synth stuff. Oh. Hitting the mic stand there, was making a lot of weird noises. Anyway, but yeah, I get animated when I talk, and I do like this, and then I hit things. But yeah, that was something. That was really awesome. HappyRon, thank you for sending that in. By the way, speaking, if you want to be like HappyRon, and of course you all do, who wouldn't? You can send your song in. Send it in right here. That's how you do the thing. bit.ly/urocksubmit. That's how you do it. Send it in. Hashtag send it in, like I always say. But yeah, that's how you do it. And your song will be on the next episode of You Rock, which will be next Wednesday. So, yeah, that's how you do it. And somebody who hashtag sent it in, who has been here in the chat, is Pitchmaster. So let's see what we've got from Pitchmaster. This is called. I gotta get rid of that. Get rid of that other banner. We don't want that there. You know what to do. Link is in the description, by the way, for that. Anyway. This is the Song of Creation, Suite for Nightmare Universe, Darbaldo's Birth, by Pitchmaster. Let's see what Pitchmaster has to say about this one. Hi, Thomas Christ, it's Pitchmaster with the first part of the Song of Creation, Suite for Nightmare Universe, which begins after the chaotic intro. This part of the story of the creation of the Nightmare Universe talks about the birth of an evil two-horned talking black cat with insane desires and universal domination as his career goal. Yeah, that's a noble career goal. Created in GarageBand iOS with voiceover. Hopes this finds you well. Pitchmaster out. Alright, and we're just going to play about 2 minutes of this one. So, yeah, with a backstory like that, it just makes you want to hear what's going on. So we're gonna play this and see what we got here. This is Suite for Nightmare Universe, Darbaldo's Death from the Song of Creation by On the Collective Creativity, aka Pitchmaster.
In a dark room, you can clearly see a shadow there lurking, cursed to someday become the ruler of all. He never wailed, merely mute for electricity, never failed to damage his birth city. He was nothing but a rhythm, feeling but with touch of kindness and sublime. He knew them as the rich went on to the prescribed, but it's not everyone's wrong. And because of the mother's milk, we days of lost on earth. In the night we wear, in the morning we set sail, in ships of war ready to kill the birth and enemy his tale. bloody years did pass. He thought his state would improve, but alas, he stayed the same past freedom. In the night he exudes nothing more than vicious feuds. Locked on by his nature, eternally alive. And because of the world as an earthly billions of lost on earth. In the night we rail, in the morning we set sail. When ships are all ready to kill, but then still.
So that was the first part, anyway, of the Song of Creation Suite for Nightmare Universe 1 Darbaldo's Death. Yeah, that was really interesting and really different and very creative. I think it kind of reminds me of, like, I think you mentioned Yes, and it reminds me of some of the prog rock from the 70s where they were doing some really kind of, classical music influenced things, but doing it in a new and of course using the modern musical language of the day. I like that you're adding vocals to your stuff. I think that's a great move. And I think it's really added a lot to it, and I love the pitch shifting and everything. And he says right there, obsessed with harmony and pitch shifted vocals, which is always fun. It's fun to experiment. That's the thing. This is somebody who's not afraid to experiment and try new things and not just do kind of the standard thing. Tremor Bears is very original and creative. Andy Dion, hello to Andy Dion, by the way. Cool stuff. Phantom Agent says, interesting and unusual, which I always like. Well done. And Tobias Reese says, when David Bowie crashes his party of the undead at the local cemetery. Very interesting. See, you're paying attention. I must have said that. But Tobias loves artful music. But that's really cool, and that's the approach you should take to music. Don't be afraid to do something completely just off the wall, because it might be interesting. It may not be, and then you just have to go back to the drawing board. But when it works, you're gonna capture people's attention. So keep up the great stuff, working on that stuff, on the collective creativity. Pitchmaster, very, very, very cool and awesome. Thank you for sending that in. All right, we're going to go to our next track. And our next track comes to us from Markus Kinell. Always got really cool instrumental music for us. So, let's see here. This one's called Phoebe. I assume it's THEBE. THEBE. And this is what they say. Hello again. Here comes my new tune of this week. Yeah, I know. I have named my tunes with strange names. These names are stars and planets in our universe. Hope you like this one. Cool. That's a good idea, actually. Stars and planets. I like it. I'm not familiar with THEBE, but it must be up there somewhere. Let's check this one out. And see what Markus has for us this week. So this is THEBE by Markus Kinell. That was Markus Kinell with his track THEBE. Some of our amateur astronomers in the audience have identified THEBE is one of the about 65,000 moons that Jupiter has. Jupiter's got a lot of moons. If you're looking for a planet with a lot of moons, Jupiter's your planet because it's got a lot of moons. Anyway, yeah, people are saying awesome guitar work. Like, how about the guitar tone? The guitar tone, just perfect in the recording. Everything just fits together like a glove. I mean, this is some really professional sounding stuff. I could easily hear it being used as music in a major production of some sort, movie or TV. It's easily ready for that. Yeah, it's just fantastically done. The drums as well. Drums are perfect. Yeah, it's excellent. Wolfstone says, great stuff. Love the guitars and strings. Everything really well done. Colin Stanton says, awesome indeed. Dan Eckberg says, well done. Barry, oh, it's the name of your cat. That's awesome. That's a great name for a cat. I love that name for a cat. Yeah, Darren Anderson says, yes, very professional. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man. And to do this every week too. That's what really makes it mind-blowing. It can't be easy, but it is well done. And that's the tough thing if you're going to go for quantity to also get the quality. Yeah. So thank you so much for that, Markus Kinell. Go and check out Markus Kinell if you have not done so already. So I'm going to go to, we got a new submission. Somebody that we haven't heard from before, at least I don't think we have, from an artist known as the Black Rake. And the song is called Charmer. So I think we should see what we've got here. Because I love to hear from new people. Once again, bit.ly/urocksubmit is how you can get your song on the show. But of course, we love to hear from new artists that maybe we haven't heard from before. So this is what they have to say about this. Hi Thomas, Scapular Winging Records presents the Black Rake performing Charmer, one of the first songs recorded in GarageBand on my iPhone. Ran it into GarageBand Mac to avoid auto normalization and to apply a little master bus processing. Yeah, because if you know anything about GarageBand on iOS, those are two things that you can't do, which Apple should really fix. If you're out there, Apple listening, Tim Cook, if you're listening, we want to be able to turn the auto normalization off, and we want some sort of basic master bus processing, and I know they have the capability of doing it. Anyway, rant over. Then use Lursen Mastering Console, and that's what Jade Star uses. It's fantastic. Hope you enjoy. All right, so we're only going to play about 2 minutes of this, so let's get this. Let's get this all queued up and take a listen and see what we got from the Black Rake. And it's, why is it already? Sorry about that. Usually this stuff doesn't just start playing, but it did. So I think it's going to do it again. So this is the Black Rake with the song Charmer.
Opened up her head from all
almost hate to turn that one down. That was the Black Rake with Charmer. And if that's that was somebody's first garage band track, I think that's what they said. I think that is what they said. Yeah, one of the first songs recorded in GarageBand on the iPhone. If that's one of your first songs, that's a heck of a that's a heck of a start, isn't it? Yeah, I love those vocals. I thought the distortion amount was really cool. I love the lyrics. I may be a ticking clock, but you are out of time. That's great. That's some excellent lyricism there. Frank Terzo says, for sure, a soundtrack vibe. Yeah, the old footage was amazing and worked really well, I thought, with that music. Some old, like, creepy, circus stuff. Circus stuff is always kind of creepy, isn't it? Quite the carnival of video clips. Interesting, says Colin Stanton. LithiumVandaL says, super cool, great voice. Yeah. Yeah, I will agree with Hayes' session. Fuck circus with animals. We're kind of moving away from that, which is good, because the animals weren't always treated very well, which is a sad thing about circuses. But good to see that that's kind of becoming a pastime. Anyway, thank you so much for that, Black Rake. Interested to hear more of your stuff. So let's go on to our friend from Germany, Weltenkinder, and he sent us a track. Now, the song is called Worlds Collide, and I saw this and I thought, oh, it's gonna be a Power Man 5000 cover. This is what it's like when worlds collide. But that's not what it is. It's an original song. It just happens to share a title with that, which is cool. So let's see what Weltenkinder says about this track. This song is a bit older idea, inspired by the idea of microcosm and macrocosm, plus the generation of energy by particle collision. Through the collision of worlds, new things can emerge. Perhaps this is even a prerequisite. So, we're gonna check out this whole song, and we're gonna see what we've got here from Weltenkinder this week. So let's bring this into the stream here so we can listen to it. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Now, this is Worlds Collide by Weltenkinder.
If a man is staying brave when he is not betraying himself, will grow a feeling of grace, will move his mind to health. The human will become safe inside, will not see his wishes died, recognizes the exit from the foreign land, and shapes new things with his own hands. Even if the worlds collide, will be eternal, bright as shine. Even if reality transmutes, the future will be mine. When a man stays in the truth, he has nothing that must be excused. create a pillar in his soul. Inside him as a resting pole, which can withstand the storms of life, and his decisions will come wise. Even if the worlds collide, will be eternal, bright to shine. Even if reality transmutes, the future will be mine. Even if the worlds collide, will be eternal, bright to shine. Even if reality transmutes, the future will be mine.
So that was Weltenkinder with Worlds Collide, and I'm gonna agree with Phantom Agents Clint Kelleher. It is nice to finally see Weltenkinder, because I don't think we've ever seen him in a video before. That was a nice surprise to actually see the man himself. Holy shit, that was definitely some outside. We talked about experimentation earlier. There it is. This is definitely thinking outside. The vocals almost have a chant-like quality, Gregorian chant, kind of a feel to them, and then you have these cool like synths and stuff that are going on in the background, and just kind of intensifying the track in a really, really well produced video as well. So just tremendous stuff. Statistic says, I always feel like I'm listening to an alien god speak when I hear his stuff. I can sympathize with that and understand that for sure. Hello to 15th Bend. What's up? Hope you're doing all right tonight. So thank you very much for that submission, Weltenkinder. Be sure to check out Weltenkinder if you have not. He does a wide variety of music, and the one constant is always the vocals. Just really, really, really great vocalist. But the music is a wide variety of styles. I've heard metal, I've heard more ballady kind of things, and then there's kind of weirder, more experimental music like that. All of it very good. So Colin Stanton's been here in the chat, and he's got a song for us. This one's called No Glory. So let's see what Colin had to say about this one. This tune is a quick statement against the proliferation of nuclear arms and facilities. Right on. Thanks for airing it, Thomas. It's a little dark. You might like it. Hope so. Audience was added. Yeah, man. I have to admit, it kind of freaks me out whenever you hear this stuff about, I don't know, Russia and China and the United States, and, it just makes me nervous because I know, we certainly don't want to see that kind of stuff going on, for sure, because it may be the last thing we see. So hopefully people can, cooler heads can prevail, and nobody will, decide that it's time to end civilization or something stupid like that. Been better if those kind of weapons had never been created, but unfortunately the Pandora's box is out. So it's good to speak out against it. And so here we go. This is No Glory by Colin Stanton.
I could live forever. Perhaps we can one day be friends. Share with you treasures, fresh water, clean air. I don't want no glory. Love you, only want the final pleasure. To the truth.
CStanton with No Glory. Man, that was super cool. Here's what my favorite part of this was, that guitar tone, that lead guitar tone that you had, really reminded me a lot of Jefferson Airplane. And I'm a huge fan of Jefferson Airplane. I've probably said it before, not Starship, not anything that came after, just Jefferson Airplane. You nailed that guitar. Like, that guitar tone was just dead on Jefferson Airplane. The lead with the wah, like that's yeah, you absolutely, I don't think you could get closer to that guitar tone. And then, of course, the song had a great, I think Joe Glenn mentioned about the bass riff was really great. And the vocals were also well done. And just had, it had a cool riff to it, had a cool flow to it. And it did have some of that, like, 60s psychedelic feel to it overall. So, yeah, that's tremendous stuff. Really, yeah. Andy Dion's definitely Jefferson Airplane. Like, it was dead on, and that's not an easy guitar tone to get, and you got it. I don't know if that's what you were going for, but you definitely did. Hey, welcome to, by the way, Night Train is now with us. Hello, Al. One of the other moderators, great moderators on this channel, and we also have Jerry Gomes. What's up? So, thank you very much for that track, Colin Stanton. By the way, speaking of Jerry Gomes, I got a track by Jerry Gomes, and I think we should check it out. I heard this. I think it was on Jade's show. So if you don't know Jade Starr, she's a moderator here on the channel, and she's got the How to App on iOS show, and she plays a song every beginning of each show. So I got to see this for the first time there, and I was really impressed with it. And so yeah, let's take a listen to this. The song's called Done and Dusted, and so this is what Jerry has to say. Here's my first finished solo recording for the new year. Congratulations. I've been lucky enough to have Jade Starr master it after putting her through technical hell. Oh yeah, that's right, because Jade, I think, suggested some improvements with the vocals on this one too. I'm still coming to grips with how I feel about this song and my performance. I'm not yet satisfied with having to play all the parts myself. I'm a band guy, as you can tell from all my earlier band submissions. I'm really a vocalist first and a player second. Anyone need a vocalist? Thanks, Thomas. So let's get this one going, because this is some epic stuff. I was kind of blown away by this one. It's a heck of a way to start off the year, I think. So this is Jerry Gomes with his original track, first original track of 2022 for Jerry Gomes, Done and Dusted.
Just got back from outer space. I floated along, singing a song.
So that was Jerry Gomes with his track Done and Dusted. I have to say, I really dug that. Man, of course the Bowie vibes are obvious. There's lyrical references in there to David Bowie. You hear the lyric about ground control is in there. But yeah. That's but I also think I kind of feel like it's almost like a little bit of a mashup of the like David Bowie style with maybe somebody like Iggy Pop. I feel like that. I really loved the first time I heard it. I loved the distorted. There was just the right amount of grit in those vocals. Like it's not totally like blown out, but there's a little bit of distortion, a little bit of that kind of like radio megaphone type of effect, and I definitely like that on the vocals. The lyrics were really brilliant, and I'm a lyrics guy. I like lyrics, and these the whole thing of I'm not gonna stop until I'm done and dusted. I love taking like this is a thing that was really big in the 80s. They would take like idioms that people would say, like look what the cat dragged in, and that would be so. That's like the Poison song, They take like idioms, popular sayings that people say, and they would make it the chorus of the song, and I always like that. And so Jerry's done that here, definitely. As Gorseam says, lyrics make or break a song, indeed. But thank you so much for that, Jerry Gomes. Man, keep up the great work. That's fantastic. If you're not listening to Jerry Gomes, you should be. Take care of Barry Glenn. Barry Glenn has to go. All right, cool. So I'm gonna get to a very important artist to the channel, and somebody got a big announcement, I think. So let's go to this track from Night Train. 1988. If I can find it here. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. All right. So now Night Train 1988 has an album. I believe the premiere of it is going to be tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is I think 11 p.m. UK time, if I have that correct, and I think I do. Let me find the. Here we are. So Night Train is sent in, I believe, from that album. Running Up That Hill, a Kate Bush / Placebo cover and featuring Tara. So this is what he says. Hi, Tom. So this is a cover of the Kate Bush track, more recently covered by Placebo, from my album of covers entitled Moments in Time, that's what's coming out tomorrow. Well, he talks about that here. My wife Tara sang lead vocals on it. How about that? A family affair. I love it. The album is due for release on Friday, the 18th of February. So that's this Friday, and I'll be premiering it on YouTube the 17th at 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. There you go. So that's UK time. That'll be about 6 p.m. Eastern time here in the U.S. The premiere will be pre-recorded live vocal performances of the songs on the album, with a couple of extra tracks thrown in, and he'd like to see all of you there. So I know I'll be there, and I hope you will too. So without further ado, let's take a listen to this Kate Bush and Placebo cover with this is so awesome. Al including his wife in this track. That's what did I say? I said this one time before. The family that rocks together flocks together, and it may be cheesy, but it's true. Anyway, Running Up That Hill, Kate Bush Placebo cover featuring Tara Mrs. Night Train 1988 here on You Rock. Wow. Night Train 1988, cover of Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush and I guess Placebo. Maybe it's a cover of a cover type of thing. I don't know. And man, how about those vocals from Mrs. Train? Mrs. Train is a hell of a singer. That's what we're finding out here. I'm like a statistic here. I'm not familiar with the original either. Big shock. Isn't that always the case? I don't know the original song, but you know what? I don't need to know the original song because this one is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, great work on that. I love the intensity. Like it just builds up, and then there's this kind of where the drums get really intense. And Night Train always doing these brilliant drums, and there's some like really great like tom fills in there and stuff that only somebody who's a drummer would know to come up with some of this stuff. And then it kind of there's a denouement toward the end where it calms back down again. Yeah, it's really well done, and great work by both Mr. and Mrs. Train. So I look forward to the album premiere. I put the link in the chat, so you can follow that to the album premiere tomorrow, after Jade's show. It's about 6 p.m. Eastern time, 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, right along the prime meridian of the Earth. Anyway, but yeah, it's gonna be cool. I think he did some live versions of some of the songs, so that'll be cool to see. Well, live to tape, you know what I mean. But anyway, it's gonna be very cool, and you definitely check it out and get that album. I think we've heard a couple of songs from the album already, and it's gonna be great. So thank you so much for that. Night Train 1988, great cover there, and great work on that, and Mrs. Train as well. Tara did a fantastic job. He says he'll pass my kind words on to Mrs. Train. I appreciate that. All right, cool. So it is that time of the show, and I'm gonna do something. I've only done it once before. I'm gonna have a dual halftime headbang for this show, because I didn't do a show last week, so it seems only right to have two. And the first one we're gonna do is actually. Oh, before I get to that, I want to thank Mr. Dominic Torregrossa for his very generous gift to the channel. Thank you so much for that. It is greatly appreciated. And of course, if you are so inclined, you can do that. PayPal.me/Thomas Christ Music. That link is in the description as well. But really appreciate that. You fucking rock, man. All right, now we're gonna get to the halftime headbang. In the first half of this halftime headbang, this two-part halftime headbang is right here. Is Wayek in No Arrow. And this is the pissing song. I already love the title. And so they get this garage rock, grunge, kind of raw metal kind of thing going on. And so I thought it would be worthy of inclusion as part of the halftime headbang here today. So let me find this submission so that we can know a little bit more about what is the pissing song. So the pissing song here is the famous pissing song that I mentioned briefly. This was the most interesting one I recorded and had the most fun with. Backwards vocals in the background of the verses and backwards guitar and other shit thrown in there. Well, we always love that kind of stuff. That's always adds to a track. So let's get this rocking so we can headbang to this. So here we go. This is No Arrow with the pissing song, part one of our two-part halftime headbang here on You Rock Today. That was No Arrow with the pissing song. That fucking rocked. Fucking rocked. What else can you say? Yeah, Michael aka Zland said epic. Gortium says you know what's up. Yeah, I mean those vocals, of course the guitars were great. Drums are always and it's live drums, which would make Glenn Fricker very happy. But also the vocals, they just had so much. There was some screams in there that were just blood curdling, and I love that. And then of course there was some different backwards vocal effects and things going on. And then we end with the rocking out and the feedback, perfectly done, heavy metal, hard rock, grunge, all of that and more. Thank you so much, No Arrow, for sending that in, Wayek. Man, it's been a treat listening to these over the past few weeks. I did say this was a two-parter, though. We're not done yet. Now, this is where I take a little bit of liberty in terms of what is headbanging music, but I had to do it for this one. So LithiumVandaL's got a new one. I like that Kink shit. And let's see what the story behind this is. I'll go to they submitted it twice. I'm gonna go to the second one. Hey Thomas, condolences once again to you and your family. Thank you very much. I submitted this track last week. It is the newest and in my opinion best song I've ever produced. This one was a lot of work and I nearly scrapped it many times, but persistence pays off and it has become the top tier of my productions. Also, it features vocals by yours truly, and that which I hardly ever do. I think you'll love it, and I'm expecting you to give me the golden devil horns. Good to have you back, man. Here's to a great show, Chris. In the future, I plan to share some other projects that I've produced long before I became LithiumVandaL. So if you in the group don't mind, I'll start doing that soon. Yes, please do that. But yeah, I checked this one out a little bit earlier, and this is some cool stuff. Yeah, it's a little more electronic than the other one, but it rocks nonetheless, and it's definitely the kind of thing that I dig. So anyway, this is LithiumVandaL with I Like That Kink Shit, part 2 of the halftime headbang.
Touch me wherever you want, baby.
Oh yeah, it was some LithiumVandaL. For the second part at halftime, Headbang. Yeah, not a traditional headbanger, but it kicks so much ass. It needed to be there. Man, that was cool. You definitely, Lithium, you need to do vocals on more songs because you did perfect on that. That was great. Got that little bit of like a Trent Reznor vibe to the vocals. Younger Trent Reznor. I like it. I dig it. The video was hella cool. Yeah, that's my kind of thing. That's what I would, like, I listen to a lot of stuff, but that's definitely the kind of thing that I like to listen to. I think it would be cool though. I was thinking this while I was watching this, like if you get somebody like a Kev Hart to add like some metal guitars on top of that, holy shit. But it doesn't really need it. There was some cool breakdowns too, because sometimes like some of that, sometimes the EBM music, it gets to be a little too like, they just have that don't beat, and but you change it up a few times in there, and I think that's important, to not be too monotonous, because I've been to EBM concerts, where live performances, and literally every song was just dum. And after a while, it's like, this is just the exact same beat for every song. And I like the groups that I like are the ones that even if they use that, they change it up though. I think that's important. So there were some breakdowns, like some halftime breakdowns in there, and I think that was important to give that song the oomph that it needed. So yeah, I think Trent would approve. I mean that was more hardcore than anything, honestly, than that Trent's done lately. So I like it. I really like it. Great stuff. Take care, Michael, aka Zland. Have a good night. Very, very cool. So there you go. That was LithiumVandaL with I Like That Kink Shit, and the second part of the halftime headbang for today. All right, cool. We've got a lot more music to get to, and a lot of great stuff. And we got somebody new, at least new to me, I think. So I like the new people. So we can find out about some new artists. And this one is DJ Carti. Song is called "I Lost My V Card in a Firetruck." I like the title already. So let's see what this one by DJ Carti is all about. I lost my V card in a firetruck. So they say, "Hi, I'm an electronic producer that is trying to grow. This track is in my album called Barrel Confetti. So if you're looking to hear more of this type of sound, you can check it out just in my channel and other platforms as well. Thanks." Thank you. And we get to listen to this whole song, so that's great. So let's see, DJ Carti. With the title like that, I'm sure it's gonna be cool. Although, it's been removed by the uploader. You know what? We may have to play on the fly here. The song's been removed. So there's a couple other ones. Let's see. There's an update version. So maybe that's what happened here. All right. So hopefully this one will work for us. Yes, looks like it will. That's good news. That is great news. So we can check out "I Lost My Virginity in a Firetruck" by DJ Carti. So that was DJ Carti. I lost my virginity in a fire truck. Very cool. So yeah, that was first of all, I agree with the Lillypillies here. We've had some great song titles: Kinky Shit, Pissing Song, and Losing Virginity in a Fire Truck. And, you know, that's a big part of selling your song, to get other people to click and listen. You gotta have a great title, and this one has a great title. I thought there was some really cool like vocal effects that were going on there. Got a kind of a lo-fi kind of feel to it. I do think, you know, maybe it didn't. I was hoping there would be some vocals or something so we would hear like what that was all about. But I guess the true story of all that will have to remain a bit of a mystery, or you have to use your imagination. But the beats were definitely cool, and some of the like again those vocal effects, it kind of does, you know, almost sound a little bit like a siren or something. So that was interesting. Very cool. Thank you for sending that one in, DJ Carti. Phantom Agents has to go, so take care, have a good night. But if you don't have to go, I'd recommend staying right where you are, because we got lots of cool music to come, including this next track from 15th Bend and featuring the Lillypillies. So we love these collaborations that seem to be happening more and more. And so we got this one, 15th Bend and the Lillypillies getting together and working on a track, which is really cool to see. You know, two artists that we both like individually. We both love to hear their music, and so they've gotten together to do this song. Title of the track is By Your Side, and this is what they say. Thanks to Manny from the Lillypillies offering me to write the lyrics and sing for a track of mine that I'd been sitting on for months. The lyrics of the song are open to interpretation. This could be a song from a father who has just welcomed his child into the world, or it could be a person reading a letter from their dad many years later after he is no longer with them physically, but will always be with them spiritually. Hope you like it. So this sounds really cool. So let's get this thing going. What are we doing here? We got it happening here in the music machines, and let's play it. This is 15th Bend featuring the Lillypillies with their song By Your Side.
Be a guiding light.
That was By Your Side by 15th Bend featuring the Lillypillies. Yeah, that was epic. Wow. So that's the thing, like, you know, when you got, so you know what 15th Bend brings to the party. If you've heard 15th Bend's music, and if you haven't, you really should. Got that, you know, kind of David Gilmour, but little electronic also kind of thing. Really, just these amazing like guitar licks and stuff going on, and then you add to it the vocal stylings of Manny from the Lillypillies and lyrics and stuff, and you bring all that together, and you get an amazing song. See, that's the thing, you know, sometimes I think with collaborations, the danger with collaborations is that you're just collaborating for the sake of it. But when somebody has a skill and they bring it to the table, and then somebody else has a different skill and they bring that to the party, and you mix it together, that can really, that's when the best collaborations come together, I think. When you got something that the track needs, and there's somebody else who can add it, that's the key to great collaboration, and that's what's happened here. So that's phenomenal track. Really, really great. You know, it sends chills down your spine. It's that good. So thank you, both 15th Bend and the Lillypillies for that one. Really, really appreciate it. Great stuff. You should work together more often. That's really cool. All right, we are going to now, we're going to listen to one from, I don't know where this guy's been, and I hope he's all right. Cause we all love some Russ 8889. I know I do. He's a great human being and a great guy, and I hope he's well. Haven't seen him around as much lately as I've in the past, but hopefully he's doing well. He did send a track in, so that's good. And he sends us this one called Fat Planet. So we're gonna check this out, and let's see what Mr. Russ says about this offering this week. So he says, "Hello, Tom. This is a remix of a track by a band, Leftified. I love, called Fat Planet. More back to my original style of dance music here. The original track was a personal favorite of mine, and see them play this live at the Glastonbury Festival way back in the year 2000, and it got the place rocking. Thanks, Russ." I, of course, unsurprisingly, I don't know the band and I don't know the original song, but let's take a listen to this. I love when Russ does his dance music. I think that's, along with the Delicate Giants music, this is among the best stuff that he does. So here we go. This is Fat Planet remix by Russ 8889. Russ 8889 with his remix of the song Fat Planet. I don't know what else to say other than that's the kind of thing that we've come to know and expect from Russ. Fantastically done. I agree with somebody who said it reminds them of it was Night Train, 1988. That reminds him of the Prodigy. I'm the fire starter. Yeah, I could see that. Also, Breathe, which was always my that was always my favorite. That was always my favorite Prodigy song. Breathe with me. If anybody remembers that from way back in the 90s. But yeah, and this is the kind of thing that I like from Russ. Got that drum and bass kind of thing going on. Very, very cool. And then there was he always does great videos, and the footage, I think that was from one of those one of the surfing competitions. It looked to me like, I'm not exactly sure, but it looked to me like it might have been maybe Pipeline. I don't know. And think about those waves are insanely huge. I don't think when you watch these videos you get a sense of like how enormous those waves are and how dangerous it is to do what they're doing. But they have fun, they enjoy it, and they're good at it. And it's definitely impressive what people do out there in these enormous waves, because they're like I don't know, 20-something feet high or something. It's nuts. If you've never seen, like, the craziest surfing footage I've ever seen is this there's a place called in Tahiti called Tehupu. Oh my god. There's just like this weird a little bit off the shore, like this weird just all these different features that come together with the reef and stuff under the sea to create these gigantic these waves are enormous, like 30-foot some crazy waves in the right conditions, and the people that surf those are absolutely nuts. But it's very dangerous, extremely dangerous, because what you don't see is also that there's not a lot between like where the waves crash. There's not a lot of water there, so and there's very sharp coral and stuff underneath, so it's actually extremely dangerous to do. But these guys are professionals, and they know what they're doing. Yeah, Portugal. I've seen some waves off of Portugal and Spain there with the huge surf that comes in, and some guy was surfing it. I don't know. It was nuts. So Gordium says some people surf Lake Superior. They do. That's actually true. In the right conditions, though, they can get some decent waves there. Anyway, yeah, crazy stuff. All right, so thank you very much, Russ8889. Hello, Bear is back. Gary Hubbs is back, and oh, great, we've got our good friend. Our good friend from the other day, Love Face. So we'll take care of that. Anyway, so we're gonna go to another song now. From I know Ron and Jenny have been hanging out here, and we got a track by them. So we're gonna do it. It's called "Fly a Little Lighter." Fly a little lighter. That mean you take a little lighter and you put it like on a kite or something? No, let's actually find out. We have ways of knowing about these songs because the artists that send them in describe them. So they say, "Hi Thomas, this song has an interesting backstory. A few months ago, we decided to challenge ourselves by writing, recording, and mixing a song in 24 hours or less. I love it. I've tried to do it before, and it's not as easy as you think. I wrote the music, lyrics, and recorded everything in GarageBand iOS. Then I got some sleep while Jenny mixed it. We wanted to be spontaneous and not think about it too much. Just do it. It's not perfect. There's no fancy video. I probably would have changed some things on the song, but that would defeat the purpose of our challenge. The bottom line is we had fun putting it together. And isn't that what it's all about? if you're making music and you're not having fun, you're either maybe you need to rethink, or you're getting paid to do it, and then in which case, well, it's a job, I guess. But for most of us, we do this for fun, so that's good. You should have fun, and you should be spontaneous. So I'm excited to hear this. Fly a Little Lighter by Wolfstone Studio, Ron and Jenny. Wolfstone Studio.
To the other side, what's the big hurry when walking can get you by? Driving in the fast lane, I guess there's no time to lose. Can you try and slow down to save your place in this world? I know it hasn't been
It was Ron and Jenny, Wolfstone Studio, with their track "Fly a Little Lighter," and I'm flying a little lighter after hearing that song. I think it definitely achieves the vibe that they're going for, and I thought it sounded a bit like 80s pop kind of vibe to it. Maybe even a little like early Madonna. I don't know. All I can say is I like it. It's good and definitely great work for doing it all in 24 hours. That's definitely something to commend. I actually tried to do an album in 24 hours. That didn't work out too good. I've talked about that one before. But anyway, yeah, fantastic. And then, people were saying they liked the picture. I thought the picture, I don't know, did you run it through one of those like neural engine things? Because it kind of had that look to it a little bit. Maybe it was just filter from an app or something, but it was definitely went well with the music for sure. Gary Hubbs is feeling pretty good about this one. That's good. Garage Band, great stuff. In the Garage Band, as always. And Gortium loves the positive vibes. Yeah, it's just very uplifting, very light. Fly a little lighter, They got the message across for sure. Absolutely. Don't want to go too syrupy. Yeah, syrupy is, unless you're making like maple syrup. Now, if you're making maple syrup, then syrupy is great because that's what you're trying to do. But, in other situations, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for that. Ron and Jenny, Wolfstone Studio, always doing cool stuff. And we're the beneficiaries of that cool stuff. It's kind of like a weird like life insurance policy, but it's like a rock insurance policy. Because as long as we got Wolfstone Studio around, the benefits of that is that we get to hear cool stuff. So very cool. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go to this one. I know he's been around here. So Dan Ekberg sent a track in. So, by the way, hello to Clayton Von Kluge. I don't think I said hello to you properly anyway. So, Dan Ekberg has sent us a cover in of One Step Closer. One Step Closer. And this one I do know. I actually do know this song. It's a rare occurrence, but doesn't always happen. And anyway, so this is what Dan has to say. It's been a long time coming, but I finally released my new episode of The Acoustic Triple Shot. And I think it was months and months ago. I said he'd done one of these before, and I said you should do this more often because it's a cool thing. I took a poll of what people wanted. In the winter, it was new metal, of course. New metal's having a bit of a moment these days, quietly. I kick it off with One Step Closer by Linkin Park, so that's what we'll go with. I'm not perfect with working the green screen just yet, but it adds a cool element. I gave you the link to the whole episode, so you'll need to cut it off after the song ends. Okay, so let's check this out. Got a little green screen action going on. Of course, I'm a fan of that. I might know a little thing or two about green screens. Anyway, here we go. This is Dan Ekberg's cover, acoustic cover, I believe, of One Step Closer by Linkin Park.
disappear. All these thoughts, they make no sense. I found bliss in ignorance. Nothing seems to go away. Over and over again, just like before. Everything you say to me
Takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
I need a little room to break.
Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
Everything you say to me
Takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
I need a little room to break.
Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
Shut up when I'm talking to you!
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up when I'm talking to you! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm about to break everything you say to me.
Takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
I need a little room to break.
Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
Everything you say to me.
Takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
I need a little room to break.
Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to
break.
There we go. That was Dan Ekberg with his cover of "One Step Closer" by Linkin Park. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. Shut up when I'm talking to you. I'll never forget. I'll never forget. I have a funny story about that song. And one of the first times I ever heard it on the radio, my old guitar player Jeremiah actually was in the car with me at some point. It was early on, when this song first came out, and the song came on the radio, and he was sitting in the passenger seat, and that part comes on, and he buckles up his seatbelt, and he's like, "Oh man, I better buckle up for this." I guess you had to be there. I don't know. Anyway, but that was a great cover. Great job on that. Great with the little, bringing yourself in there for the extra vocals and stuff. That was cool. Nicely done. Not an easy song to do on acoustic guitar, and you pulled it off. So be sure to check that out and the other songs that he's done, because there's 3 of them. It's triple shot. So yeah, great stuff. Thank you very much for that, Dan. Really fun cover of that. Enjoyed that. Anyway, very cool. So we have a couple more songs to check out, and so we're gonna go. We're gonna check out. Now I know this individual is probably fast asleep right now because he lives in Germany, and it's like the middle of the night probably over there. So hopefully he'll be able to check this out on the replay. But we have a new track, and this guy has been just churning out the hits lately. This is Alex Backus with Going Home. So let's see what Alex had to say about this. I think this may be like the 3rd song in as many weeks that Alex has put out. 2nd or 3rd for sure. So Going Home, he says, "Hi Tom and the U Rockers. Here's my new tune, Going Home. This was one of my songs queued up and waiting to be arranged. This is done now. All the best, Alex." All right, very cool. And we could check out the whole song, which is also good. And yeah, let's see what the latest from Alex is. All right, let's see. It's starting without my permission. I don't like that. Anyway. All right, so this is Alex Backus with his newest track, Going Home.
Going home, we're going home, going home.
That was Alex Backus with his latest track, "Going Home," and yeah, he has a real talent for he gets these there's like sample collections or something online, and so he'll take a little sample, just short little sample, and make it into this modern, very pop modern EDM. Kind of a production, and does a really great job in doing that. As the Lillypillies say, Alex is a very talented producer. Clayton asks, is Alex a GarageBand user? Anyone know? I have on good authority that from himself, that's pretty good authority, that he does use GarageBand, I believe, iOS. So yeah, he's a GarageBand user, and he does some really, really fantastic work within the medium of GarageBand, and with these samples that you can just get. I don't know. It's not something that I do, so I don't know. He'd be better to speak to that. But I know there's some kind of a place where you can get these kind of vocal samples and stuff. Or probably there's a variety of places, really. But he does these fantastic productions with these, and so that was a tremendous track. So thank you very much, Alex Backus. Keep up the great work. All right, we're gonna go to this one from Orchestra Eclipse. Has sent a track in, and let's see where can I find him? Should be in here somewhere. Orchestra Eclipse. There it is. Orchestra Eclipse. Here we go. And this is a Daredevil opening theme extended orchestral remix in Logic Pro X. Pete Johns has been messing around with the Logic Pro. Oh yeah, speaking of Pete Johns, see, there was something I mentioned about Al's Night Train 1988 having his new album coming out, but he also is going to be on with Pete Johns like really early in the morning tomorrow. So if you're going to be up at late, it's like 5 a.m. Eastern time, something like that. So if you are going to be up at that time, be sure to check that out. But if not, then you can check the replay, which is what I will most likely be doing, because I'll be pretty much asleep when that happens, or at least hopefully I will be. But yeah, so check that out. I think it's the first time that he's been on with Pete Johns, so you're not gonna want to miss that one. And I know that once I am awake, I will definitely be checking that out. So, but back to the Orchestra Eclipse sent us this Daredevil opening theme extended orchestral remix cover in Logic Pro X, which Pete Johns has been exploring on over on the Studio Live Today channel. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. So Orchestra says, "Hi Thomas, I did an extended orchestral remix of the Daredevil theme by adding my own trap beat and improv whilst covering the original melody. Hope you enjoy." Okay, so we're gonna check this on out. This is another one that, yeah, we've been through this before with Orchestra Eclipse's stuff. I don't know. The movies, they're not the kind of movies, I don't watch a lot of movies, and they're not necessarily the movies I would watch per se, but let's check this out. This is Daredevil extended orchestral remix done in Logic Pro X by Orchestra Eclipse. All right, that was Orchestra Eclipse with his cover remix of the Daredevil opening theme. Pagan Song says one of my all-time favorite themes. And Wolfstone says really nice job on that. I think it was good use of the varied resources, orchestral resources of Logic Pro. Just shows you what you can do in that software. Oh, hey, look what we got. Bye-bye. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, I thought the good string sounds and things like that, and the good use of the drum kit, I thought was good with it, and nice trap beat. I don't know if that was in the original one or not. I'm guessing not, but But yeah, it's very cool. So thank you so much, Orchestra Eclipse. All right, we still have several more tracks to get to. I mentioned Gregory had to peace out. It's got to go shopping, but we do have a track from Gregory coming up, and a lot of stuff because yeah, I missed the show, so that's what happens. Anyway, but it's a good problem to have. All right, we're gonna check out we got a new one from Wi-Fi. This one's called "Hit the Ground Running." So let's hit the ground running and find out what the info is on this track. So Wi-Fi says about this one. Wi-Fi, and the crowd roars, ah! The alarm rings at 6 a.m. and Wi-Fi has 30 minutes before commuting to work at his mundane office job sorting client emails. Sounds like my job. And what does he do to start the day? Laces up his Reebok pumps, slaps on his headband, neon yellow thong lycra workout suit, and hits the ground running. All right. So, yeah. Let's get this happening here in the music box that is the YouTubes. And here we go. This is Wi-Fi. Hit the ground running.
Let's go. Heart race, blood pumping at the starting line. Warmed up, no sweat, this is my time. Locked in, no cap, I'm a winner now. Jump start, trailblaze when I hit the ground. No stopping me. I'm gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna run it back. No stopping me. I'm gonna hit the ground running. T-shirt eruption. I run high ground breaking as I'm molten. Combustion like a piston. Full sprint, tempo hours past 10,000. Final lap, fast track. First place, fast to deep. This isn't just a rap race. You say rope, not mistaken. The only thing I'm chasing is the self that we live. No stopping me. I'm gonna hit the ground running.
That was the artist known as Wi-Fi with the track "Hit the Ground Running." I don't know who was playing the guitar on that, but the guitar work was really, really, really nicely done. And I think Wi-Fi actually does play some guitar, so it may have been him. I didn't see anybody else listed, so that was some good stuff on the guitars. Cool mix of styles, like it's a little bit 80s rock and a little bit rap, and it's got kind of like a blend of things. You never know what to expect from Wi-Fi except the unexpected, and the expectations have not changed there. So Jenny says completely original, which is rare. And Bear gives it fire. Patrick Chandler thought it was fire. And even Wayx says, yeah, that guitar work was the whip. I definitely agree. That's the piece that brings the whole thing together, if you ask me. Guitar work, really nicely done. And, of course, the vocal is always great. As Clayton says, he's got such a unique voice, though, in the way he treats his vox. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, predict the unpredictable. Scary Hubs. Gorthium says it's the bee's knees. See, that could be a song. Like, that's one of those sayings where I was talking about that before. Somebody needs to make a song, like, about the bee's knees. I don't know. Anyway, we got another song we got to get to and check out from Dave Hurley. We heard for the first time last week. And we got another one from Dave. So this one's called Out on a Limb. Out on a Limb. And so this is what Dave had to say about this song. There it is. Here it is. Dave Hurley, Out on a Limb. Local musician to Ohio. Okay. So I know last time he had just said local musician. So that's not far. That's not far. Ohio's the next door neighbor to Pennsylvania here. Love the home recording. Guitar player first and singer definite second, but I love writing tunes and trying to make them all work. That's the fun of it. Really, that is. Let me just copy this thing in here. I'll copy this thing and we'll paste the thing into the thing. So here we go. This is Dave Hurley with Out on a Limb.
Lay you down on the softly spoken words and notions that delight, but you're right down the path I know too well. You're right, but in my head there's a picture of me finding who I am and who I should be. I've lost myself in the insanity. I'm out on a limb, now I'm finally free. Slow me down, though the past is broken. Hope has opened a new bright, but you're right down the path I know too well. You're right. But in my head there's a picture of me finding who I am and who I should be. I've lost myself in insanity. I'm out on a limb, now I'm finally free. But in my head there's a picture of me finding who I am and who I should be. I've lost myself in the insanity. I'm out, now I'm finally free. I'm out on a myself.
Wow, Dave Hurley with his track Out on a Limb. I'm going to go out on a limb. So that's another one with the track Out on a Limb. I like it. I like the name. I like the title. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's a really good song. It fakes you out a little bit because it started off with like these jangly like acoustic guitars and you thought it's going to be like this mellow track, but then the heavy stuff kicks in. And you get more of like Clayton says here, 80s rock pop song, but definitely some heavier guitars in there. Vocals were just pristine. I know. He said, what did he say? He's a guitar player first and singer second, but I don't know. He's a pretty good singer, if you ask me. But anyway, yeah, that was something. And then what was cool was he changed up on the second verse. The guitar pattern changed into something different. Used the same chords, but a different picking strumming pattern, which I thought was cool. And of course, drums brought the whole thing together really nicely. It was really great stuff. Dave Hurley, great track. So thank you, Dave, for sending that in. I appreciate it muchly. All right, we got a few more left to go. We got one from R times 2. R times 2, by the way, took advantage of the $5 damn promotion from Thomas Christ Live, the last one that I did, and got himself a very special edition of Christ World. So thank you very much for doing that. That was just the other night. R times 2. So let's take a gander at the musical notes for this track. So he says, System Quarantine is the title of the song, and wrote this tune when reflecting about the past 2 years or so. So many chinks in the armor exposed. Hopefully we've all learned a few lessons, and the path forward changes for the better. One can only hope. Yeah, we can hope. It's everything recorded in GarageBand on my iPad using the iRig HD. A lot of people using the iRig these days. Seems to be pretty popular interface for the old GarageBand on iOS. So if you're looking for an interface, that may be a way to go. I don't have one, but I have the old iRig. You don't want that. I don't even know if they still work. They might. Anyway, so this is R times 2 with System Quarantine.
Mothers walk 100 miles just to save a child. Fathers cut 1,000 trees just to have some fire. Sister denied a fighting chance just because you tried. Look into your brother's eyes, tell me there's no desire. Makes no sense to stay this way, don't you get that vibe? Quarantine the system, 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 quarantine the system. Waiting for all those clowns to act, ain't gonna work this time. Everyone has to pick up slack, it's not enough to try. Helping out the other side gives you a sense of pride.
We have to choose it, sink or swim. That's how it's going down. Quarantine system, 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 quarantine system. How are you gonna solve it? How are you gonna solve it? How are you gonna solve it? Remember, this world is our only home. How are you gonna solve it? Remember, this world is our only home. How are you gonna solve it? Remember, this world is our only home. How are you gonna solve it? 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 How are you gonna solve it?
Okay, that was R times 2 with the song System Quarantine. Love that beat. It's got like an old school kind of rap beat almost to it, but then with those cool guitars and the lyrics were really nicely done, nicely performed. Yeah, I don't have any complaints about it. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was really good, actually. Yeah, like Clayton said, that beat is crazy cool. It's very catchy. Yeah, you'll be like, quarantine system, quarantine system. Yeah, I agree. Definitely. So, thank you so much for that one. R times 2. And I like to say about R times 2. I don't like math, but R times 2 is one math equation I can get behind. So let's have more of that for sure. All right, cool. So we got one. This is I don't think this is actually a new artist. I think this artist is with us here today, but it's another facet of this artist. Infinity Grinder with the track Modern World. I think this is actually. I think this is Gortium. I think this is Gortium. Let me see here. Let's get the information on the track right here. Okay, so the song's called Modern World, and this is what he says. TC stands for too cool. I pray to Thomas Christ. I use your name in vain as an exclamation. Do not forgive my sins. I don't do any of that anyway. This track was recorded live off the floor from an old band of mine. Enjoy. P.S. I'd love to see you storm across while wearing sunglasses, all while making it rain $5 bills. I'd like it to rain $5 bills too. Yeah, that would be a good problem to have. For sure. Yeah, if you can make it rain any damn dollar bills of any denomination, the higher the better, really. That'd be cool. But so this is Modern World by Infinity Grinder.
Crushing your mind. Jump through your hoops no more. What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do in the modern world?
Well, that was a fucking rocker. Infinity Grinder with Modern World. Yeah, it's a kick-ass punk tune for sure. Man, holy shit. And was that, I assume that's Jerry, or, Gortium 85 on vocals, I think, and lead guitar, and then I guess we've got Terrence Gomes on drums. Very cool. Any relation to Jerry Gomes? I don't think so. But cool nonetheless. Hey, Mixed Club, welcome to you. Good to see you. Garage Rock Goodness says Dan Eckberg. And yeah, great ending. I love the guitar tone. The guitar tone was amazing. That's just the kind of tone that I like. It's yeah, no relation. Yeah, it's I don't know what else to say. It fucking rocks. It's getting to be that point in the show where it's just like, yeah, that fucking rocks. That's all I got to say about it. But thank you so much for that submission. You got more bands than the Warped Tour, which is a great thing. Anyway, awesome. All right, we're gonna go to our next tune as promised. So Gregory O'Sullivan had to go shopping, but we got his track here called Heaven. And let's see what the what's up with this one. What is up with this one? What's going on? Heaven. So he says, hi Thomas, some more 80s cheese to clog your musical palate. Cover of Heaven by the Eurogliders. Usual stuff, Cubasis, iPad, Synthesizer 5. Had to break out the PPG Wave 2.2 VST on my laptop for the iconic bell sound. Wow. That's dedication to authenticity. So let's give her a spin. And we're not really spinning anything because it's on YouTube, so nothing spins. But we'll spin it. We'll do the imaginary spin anyway. This is Heaven by the Eurogliders, covered by Gregory O'Sullivan.
I want to find a better place.
That was Heaven by Gregory O'Sullivan. Yeah, definitely 80s. Got the 80 vibe going on. You might have to run this one past Espen Kraft, because as you know, if you watch Espen Kraft, he is the 80s. He literally is the 80s, and I can't argue with that, actually. So you may have to check and make sure it's okay with him to be 80s also. But yeah, that was great. By the way, so Gregory O'Sullivan uses, because I know somebody asked about the singing, Gregory O'Sullivan uses, as far as I know, a voice synth. So that all those vocals that you heard were done, if my guess is correct, because I think that's what Synthesizer 5 is, actually. The voices were synthesized. And one thing I'll say about that is, just from the time that I've started hearing Gregory's music, first of all, he's probably gotten better at using that, if that's what that is, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. He's gotten better at using that, but also the quality of the voices have gotten way better, just in a very short period of time. So it won't be long before we will just have just synthetic vocalists on pop songs, I'm sure. If that's what you can do. And by the way, like Cubasis, he used Cubasis for this. Cubasis has fantastic 80s drum sounds and synth sounds. So that's a good choice to use Cubasis for sure. Clayton says 80s were one bizarre and fun period to be a teenager. I wouldn't know. I was a small child during the 80s. I enjoyed what I remember of it. It was all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters and all that fun stuff. Saturday morning cartoons, and that's what I remember of the 80s. And cool toys. Lots of cool toys in the 80s. Wolfstone says, I can't believe that's not a female singer. I was impressed by the vocals, actually. Yeah, this synth stuff, if that's what this is, and I'm like 90% sure that's what that is, it is getting very good. Who was my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Probably Raphael. I mean, I don't know. Is there any other choice? Like, I guess Michelangelo was, yeah, it's got to be Raphael, yeah. So, very cool. Thank you, Gregory O'Sullivan. You'll have to fill us in the comments with the, if that was, in fact, the voice synth, because it sounded very realistic. It's really getting there. All right, we got 3 more tracks to go. I know, it's okay, time flies. Time McFlies. Anyway, so we got one from gotta go back to our Canadian contingency. We got one from Mike Haggith. This one's called Dangerous Town. Dangerous Town. Let's find out why the town is so dangerous. From the man himself, Mike Haggith. Let's see. Where is it? Wouldn't be a, I gotta do my... Bear with us, folks. Alright, I found Mike Haggith. Sorry for the delay there. So, Dangerous Town. Hey, Thomas and everyone watching from home. Dangerous Town is the 6th cut from my latest album, Bridges, and examines the personal struggles that people go through when they live in a small, remote community and can't seem to find a way out to realize their potential. It's one that's gone a little under the radar, overshadowed by bigger and more popular tracks on the new record, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. And I hope you do too. Well, I think we will. So let's take a listen to this one. Mike Haggith with his track Dangerous Town here on the U-Rock.
drown. And if the sun comes up in the morning, I'll fight through. Both grain in the current that pulls you. What makes you? And in the face of the pressure, you gotta hold true. And if the moon comes up in the evening, I'll dream through. Of the union as poets do. I'm finding my way through the ruins and decay, and there'll come a day when I'll
That was Mike Haggoth with Dangerous Town. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Very professionally produced. Just phenomenal job. I love the synth. I think this is like the most synth that I've heard in a Mike Haggoth tune. Had a lot of synth, and it was good. And especially love that just at the end, it just kind of slowly faded out with that last synth chord. That was cool. Lyrics, really great. I actually, if you notice what I did, so there's always that problem with, all this, yeah, I'm hitting my mic again. All this stuff that's going on here, when people put the lyrics at the bottom, you can't see them. So I just moved it up because I wanted you to be able to see the lyrics, because that's kind of important in a lyric video. Anyway, so hopefully that helped a little bit. But yeah, that was really cool vocals. Really well recorded. Really, beautifully performed. Yeah, it's just really great stuff, and I can't recommend to you enough. Check out what Mike Haggith is doing. I don't know. He was doing a thing where he was showcasing different music stuff. I don't know if he's still working on that or not, but he's definitely got a lot of cool stuff going on, and certainly some great music. So be sure to check out Mike Haggith if you have not. Yeah. So thank you so much, Mike, for sending that in. Really do appreciate it, and always look forward to hearing from Mike Haggith. All right, we've got 2 more. So this next one is we've had this before. This is not. It's a track, but it's not a track. It's a call to action. So Adam Burse, he's back at it again, and he's got another backing track that you can work with. So let's find out about this. I want to do this as a second to last thing, so it's fresh in your mind, and you can decide if this is something that sounds like you want to do. So because this is such a cool thing that Adam does every so often, and this song title is Hell Yeah Backing Track. So he says, "Hi everyone, this is my third Adam Burst Jam backing track called Hell Yeah. This is for my improv challenge, which is running until the 30th of March, 8 p.m. UK time. This time I used the partial drum track by the Ethereum Machine for the drums. I don't even know what that is. Sounds cool though. On this track, as these drums felt right for what I wanted to go for. All the information, if you'd like to take part, along with the backing tracks, are in the video description. I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to check this out. But this isn't the end of the story. This is only the beginning. Because the next thing that's needed is you. So if this is something that interests you, you can add your own stuff to this. So this is really cool. This is the Hell Yeah backing track. The third Adam Burst Jam. Let's take a listen. So there you go. The Adam Burst Jam Hell Yeah backing track. I believe, so Clayton's asking, oh no. His love face is back. Oh, you're back. I can't even believe it. All right. Oh, geez. I got to kill another one. And did he even get it? I hope I got it. Anyway, yeah. Love Face can participate in the thing. No, but yeah, that was really cool. So what I was trying to do, did I even? So Clayton asked if this was a 7 or 8 string guitar. I believe it's an 8 string guitar. So that means it's heavy as fuck. So that's really cool. So it's great, great starting point for the track, and yeah, and so you can go to over there. Put the link in the thing in the description, and so you can go down there and you can go over to that track. You just, use the YouTube magic to go over to that track, and then you can add your own stuff to that, whatever it is that you may want. Vocals, yes. Other guitars, sure. Bass, why not? Anything that cowbell, yeah. I mean that's the only cure for the cowbell fever. So, yeah, check it out. Very cool, and I really appreciate the concept, and I think it's a great idea. So I hope some of you can participate in that. Take care, Mix Club. So we do have one final track here, and I thought this would be a good one to take us out, because this is a really cute track and video, and I thought it was such a clever idea. So we have another collaboration. This is Dom and Neha, and the song's called "Where a Cactus Grows." So let's find out what was the inspiration. What's the story with this track? How did this come to be? So they say, "Hi Tom, this is my second collaboration with Neha Medved. It all began one late night when I played a clip of an acoustic guitar recorded, but I had no idea what to do with it. Jernea said she had an idea. The next day, she presented the rough outline of her story. It made me think of spaghetti westerns and some type of dancehall music, so that's what I set out to do. I'm not a big MIDI user, so this track was a bit of a departure and exploration for me. As a matter of fact, it's the least I've used guitar in any song I've ever made. We have loads of laughs working together, and that's really all that matters in the end." Of course, this is Dominic Torregrossa and Jernea Medved. So let's get this one happening and close us out for our final track tonight. This is just brilliant. This track, "Where a Cactus Grows" by Dom and Neha.
Somewhere in a desert, very far away, little armadillo's crying every single day. 'Cause every time he meets a mammal, he just feels so insecure. He looks like a bandit, but his little heart is pure. Where cactus grows, nobody knows the drama shows. Where cactus grows, where He flirts like on a dare. Then he tries to kiss her and she doesn't seem to care. Her lips are so much sweeter than anything he tried before. Since she doesn't seem to mind, he just keeps taking more. We're cactus gross. Nobody knows the drama shows. We're cactus gross. We're cactus gross. Nobody knows the drama shows. We're cactus gross. His heart is racing like a bike and he is out of breath. But his little mistress is all worth the painful death. He doesn't know what's going on, but he feels like a man. He'll never separate from his beloved red book and we're cactus gross. Nobody knows the drama shows. We're cactus gross. We're cactus gross. Nobody knows the drama shows. We're cactus gross.
That was Where a Cactus Grows by Dominic Torregrossa and Jernea Medved. Another international collaboration with Dominic, of course, coming from New York, and Jernea coming from Slovenia. What a track! It you got to have some creativity to come up with something like that for sure. And armadillos. Like, who doesn't love an armadillo? That's great. So yeah. And then the whole like animation and everything was so cool. The whole package is really just fantastic. And then there's the cactus. The cactus is in there, and cactus. You're cool if you know what that means. But anyway, very, very awesome. I love it. And yeah, there's not much guitar in there at all, which is different for Dominic Torregrossa. So that's fantastic job on that. By the way, this is a great lead into the end of the show here, because tomorrow Jernea is going to be interviewed by Jade Starr on her How to App on iOS show. So you can go and check that out. So you got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. You got Pete Johns on early in the morning with Night Train 1988. Then you got Jade on with Jernea Medved, and then you've got Ron Ward doing he's got like 10 billion shows now. I can't even keep up with it, but I know he's got a show tomorrow night. So there's that, and then Pete Johns will have YML on Friday, and then I'll be back after YML to do Thomas Christ Live. So there's tons of entertaining content coming up over the next few days. So you definitely want to check out. So thank you all so much. It's good to be back. Once again, thank you all so much for all the kind comments and love that you've shown over the past week or so. I can't express how much I appreciate it. And I will see you again, if not I'll see you on the other shows, but if not before then, I'll see you for Thomas Christ Live on Friday. Probably going to do a belated Dark Valentine's Day episode, belated, because I didn't get to do it in advance. But no matter, we'll just do a Valentine's Day after the fact. Anyway, so thank you all so much, and as always, keep rocking. Take care, folks. Bye-bye. Well, that was a backing track fail. Bye, everyone. I guess we're not getting a backing track at the end. Bye.